Welcome back to Driveway Que and Brews, everybody. Tonight we are talking pizza. Have you ever tried to use a charcoal pizza oven? But the one thing that you've noticed is that by the time you're finished cooking it, the cheese and the toppings are all perfectly melty and gooey goodness, but then when you bite into the crust, it's ooey, gooey, doughy? Gross. We're gonna show you how we do it today. Let's get to cooking. All right, before we shape any dough, one thing you've got to realize is these pizza ovens get extremely hot. And the first hack that we've done is I've taken a brick and I've placed it between the firebox and the belly of the oven. The reason I did that is because that firebox can be brutal on the edges of the pizza, and that brick is a major game changer. Now, rotating the pizza is still key, but that makes it so much easier to manage the fire. All right, while the oven is soaking up all that heat, we're moving into prep mode. Now, Heather and I have this dialed in to a fine-tuned machine. When we first got this oven, it took us forever to kind of figure out a good cadence to make sure that we turned out a great product. So the one thing that you've got to remember is cornmeal is your best friend. Forget flour, that's an absolute mess. Throw down a heavy layer of cornmeal on the peel, and your dough will slide off like ice. All right, one of the things that we learned to do is we've learned to pre-bake this dough, because what will happen is it'll get a doughy mess. Your toppings will get cooked, but the dough won't cook all the way through. So we're gonna pre-cook this dough a little bit right now. All right, you see how that dough's puffed up a little bit and it's pre-cooked? What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take it and we're gonna pop it down. And Heather's gonna go ahead and put all the toppings on it so it can continue cooking and come out perfect. The key is that rotation. You've got to make sure that you turn this on there. See how that crust is like beautifully done, because we've got that brick in there that protects it against that firebox. All right, y'all, the first pizza is done. Look at that. Now, because everybody gets their own, this is the cameraman's, we're gonna go ahead and do a couple more. That's some cheesy pizza.
That's really good.
Now that Michael's pizza and Heather's pizza is done, time for the chef's pizza.
Don likes about a pound of sauce on his pizza.
What can I say? I like my pizza like I like my ladies, saucy. So I like my pizza with a few jalapenos on it to give it that little extra kick. Let's go ahead and get this last one in the oven. I'm ready to eat, y'all. Go ahead. Oh man, that looks incredible. I cannot wait to cut into that and see how it tastes. We've got the finished product out here, and I tell you, the teamwork that it takes to make this happen is absolutely worth it. It took us, I don't know, it took us like a while to kind of figure out the cadence and how to get this right. But once you get it dialed in, it's perfect. Just look at that. That dough is cooked all the way through. That crust is perfectly charred on the outside. Let's cut into it.
Honey, your pizza looks like it came straight from a restaurant.
I know, right? Heather was telling us earlier, she said, I don't know how we eat Pizza Hut and Domino's. We still do it, but, you know.
It's definitely not the same. Homemade stuff's way better.
It's a little bit different. So, I mean, look at that. The bottom is perfect on that undercarriage. It is cooked all the way through. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'll let that slice cool a little bit. Tonight's beer pairing is with 1905 Bohemia. This is actually a Mexican beer, but it's a Czech-style Pilsner. And believe it or not, it pairs really well with pizza. I'd offer you some, but you don't do beer, so. Definitely a Czech-style Pilsner, but it has a little bit of an aftertaste that almost has the same type of resonance as a Corona. But anyway, I think it's time to dig into this pizza. You ready?
Yeah, I've been waiting.
All right, let's do it. Oh, that's so good. Man, that's a hit right there. Cheers to our pizza.
It's so yummy.
It's so good. So, man, if you guys want backyard pizza just like this, just follow those simple steps. Just kind of a recap. It's super simple. Make sure you use cornmeal. That is the secret. It makes that pizza slide off that peel so easy. And then just rotate. You didn't see me do it every time on camera, but believe me, I'm rotating it about every minute or so, cooking that pizza no more than 2 or 3 minutes total. So, until next time. You want to say something?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
I love you.
Love you too. You kicked me, so I didn't know if you wanted to say anything or not.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, guys, until next time, make sure you keep that smoke rolling and the brews flowing.